I mean, look at this guy. This is Bobby Bennett, most feared.
Superstar. We're joined in the media center now by Steve Torrence, the #1 qualifier in Top Fuel. He powered his Capco Contractors Torrence Racing Top Fuel Dragster to a 3.703 at 328.06. Your 6th #1 qualifier of your career and your first at Pomona. How important was it for you to get to a hot start here?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, when you can come into Pomona with a good race car, run well through qualifying, and then hopefully we can do well tomorrow, that momentum carries throughout the season. And if you kind of drop the ball early in the season, it's hard to catch up and make up those points. So I'm hoping that this translates into a good performance tomorrow and we can keep this momentum going.
You still don't have a chip on your shoulder?
I don't want to say that I do, but yeah, I mean we're a small team. We're a family-run team, family business supported, and we brought on Rio Ammunition as an associate sponsor, and they're a Texas company too. But yeah, I feel like we've got something to prove, but I don't know if it's a chip on our shoulder. But we're out here, we're in the middle of things, and like I said down there, we got some good ammunition behind us, and I hope we got a big gun for this year.
What does it mean to you to knock out the biggest guys in the bar?
Well, I mean, it was pretty cool to be running against Schumacher and show him how it's done. So we had a good time. Tony and I always enjoy running each other, and it was fun. But I did get to talk a little bit of crap down there at the end.
Did you?
Well, I mean, it was unsaid. It was a smirk that he knew what it meant.
Well,
I left first and got there first.
Oh.
Why are you trying to stir something up?
I'm not stirring. I'm just digging.
Ad limit. Okay.
What expectations do you have for the rest of the season?
You know, we just need to maintain consistency. We need to keep the car running well and just stay on top of it. This is bringing Alan into the mix has brought a lot of credibility to us. It's took our car to the next level. And what it does is it hasn't really changed anything we're doing, but it spurs Richard Hogan a little bit and pushes him a little further and makes that out of his comfort level. So the car, typically we'd go out here and we made around 72, but when you're prodded a little bit and Alan has that confidence with himself and pushes Richard, it makes you get outside of that box and go a little bit more, reach a little further. And that's an example of what we've done there. We ran 71 here in the winter, so or at the finals. So we had a good recipe to go off of, and it makes the morale, the confidence of the team a lot better.
So, are you also using AJ parts?
Yes, ma'am. We've always used AJ parts from day one. We've been we got to be one of the best customers for AJ because I know those bills come across my desk pretty regular.
Speaking of being outside of the box, do you ever just get out of the car and you're just actually surprised with what you've been able to pull off sometimes?
It is. I mean, it is surprising because I'm just a hillbilly country kid that's out here living a dream and racing and getting to do what I love to do. And in 24 weeks a year, you got to kind of look around and think, you know, sometimes this is a lot of hell to deal with, but you get to do what you love to do, and we're out here driving a race car for a living. So you just got, I mean, you got to take everything with a grain of salt and enjoy it. Not everybody gets to do their dream for a job.
Do you ever look sometimes at how many times you beat the odds? You've been a sportsman drag racing champion. You beat cancer when you were young, and now you're out here doing this.
You know, what I'll say is I've been very fortunate and very, very blessed, and the good Lord has given me opportunities. The good Lord has given me opportunities to do things and accomplish things throughout my life that without Him I wouldn't have been able to do. So I give Him all the glory, but I'm just happy to be living it and doing it.
Does hold anything back to kind of sneak in for tomorrow?
No, we don't hold back. I mean, I'm coming with a 1-2 punch, and I want to. I mean, I told Richard, I told AJ, I said, hey, let's go for it. The record's 70 flat. Let's get it. Alan told me, he said if you wouldn't have rolled it in deep, we would have went 69. So I think there was a little bit of gouging there going on, but yeah, no, we're not holding anything back. We were already qualified at the top of the pack. Car run really well, and the conditions were the best we've seen so far. So why not go for it?
So conditions tomorrow should be similar. That sets you up pretty well for the laps?
I don't know if conditions will be similar to this, but the first run today, they'll be very similar. We went 74, which was low for that session, and that's huge confidence that we can go out there on a hot racetrack and navigate down through there and still be quick. So we got a really good hot rod right now, and I'm just wanting to do my job, be consistent on the tree, and hopefully we can walk away here with one of those gold men.
So you're excited to get right back in the car?
I'm excited to be in the car.
That staging critique from Alan, is that his way of keeping you in line?
Yeah, you know, I've not worked with Alan a whole lot. 6-7 races at the end of the year last year, and through qualifying or not qualifying, through testing in Phoenix. And Alan is very constructive, not very critical, but has been a huge asset to me in helping me get through some things and be more confident as a driver in the car.
Do you feel like your time will stand by tomorrow?
Yeah, you know, I mean, unless something happens and the day drags out and it gets back to these same conditions, I don't think we're going to see a 70 flat through competition tomorrow.
How much confidence does Alan give you? I mean, just before the run, does he talk to you? I mean, how do you?
I've developed a pretty good relationship with Alan. Richard Hogan is not only my crew chief, but one of my best friends, and so through that relationship, I've gotten to know Alan a little bit, and he gives you a lot of confidence. He helps build you up as a driver, and Richard does the same thing. So Alan Johnson's one of the best men in the business, if not the best guy here. When you got multiple championships with multiple drivers, it's definitely like you can go talk a lot of crap now because you got the big guy behind you. So that's I've enjoyed working with him, and I hope that everything continues to go like it's going. Brittany's car's running really well. They're kind of catching up to where we're at with some of the parts and pieces through the transition from the JFR parts, but she's doing awesome as a driver, and I know Brian Houston and everybody over there is working their tail off too. So a little bit of a unique alliance there, but it's going to be favorable for both of us, and I'm really excited about what it's going to bring for the year.
Do you think about some of the other guys that have driven for Alan and put yourself in that spot? Or
No, because I don't want to get to thinking too much or I'll screw up. So I just try to go up there with a blank mind and do what I've trained myself to do and been taught by others out here. So do what you know and do your job. And I don't want to compare myself to anybody by any means.
Anything else for Steve? Nope. All right. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Thanks.